The world and Nigerians have been asking questions about Nasir El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State and the former Minister of Federal Republic of Nigeria, who was heading the FCT. Most people believe that he's karma. Nobody seems to protest, and sincerely, most places in Kaduna are celebrating that El-Rufai is currently in prison or in DSS custody. In whichever way, Nigerians are happy. It's only few who take it. These are some of the reasons that people are happy about Nasir El-Rufai. One was, since they took him off from Kaduna State, they have the peace. People believe that during his time as a governor of Kaduna State, there were continuous of lifing of people and banditry, and so many things happened during his time. This call for concern to believe that is what he seek and what he give to others, that's what get to him. Can this be true? Maybe you got to find out. Not only that, the Shiites were also there, which are those extremist Islamic people. The way they were taken care of during the protests when Zaki was in the prison, they said that it was inhuman for El-Rufai during his tenure for them to be of-lifing people and make life be terrible for them. Is that not? There are other places you can go to, what they call a Makarfi village. In part of Kaduna also, that there was constitution for El-Rufai not to demolish their buildings, houses, last savings for so many Kaduna people and people who stay there. Do you know what El-Rufai did? Few days or 3 days for him to leave office, he still went ahead and demolished the place. These are the things that most people are saying that what he sow is what is reaping. Do you also know one of the reasons is that he went ahead and arrested so many top men in Kaduna State and began to terrorize them like a terror? One among them is the current governor of Kaduna State, Sani Uba, and Sheikh Sani Uba, the former senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria, an activist who keep bush hair without giving development for the people, dealt with that man. Not only that, the governor which he took over from, he also go ahead and take care of that man very well, take him to EFCC. So many things happen to him and bring the guy down. Ramara Yero, to be precise, that's the former governor of Kaduna State, who was also former deputy governor as well. He decided to reduce that man to the slumber and to the down part of his life. These are the things that people count against him. When they were celebrating that currently that Nasir El-Rufai is in prison, those names I'm mentioning to you today, they are close to be the next senator. Amara Yero picked the ticket in his constituent and won it in APC. He's very close to become a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria very soon. Then Sheikh Uba the same thing. Not only that, Sani Uba picked his ticket comfortably and began to rule. He made a good laws of appointments, bringing the Christians and Muslims together in Kaduna in peace and unity. These are things that are currently going on. And this is why Nigerians are believing that it's what El-Rufai sow is what is reaping. Not only that, they also believe that he brought President Ahmed Tinubu to power by all means, with all odds, thinking that it will favor him. Then Tinubu decided to deal very well with Nigerians in terms of well subsidy, education policy, tax, lights, and everything was completely down in Nigeria, and life becomes so expensive for many Nigerians to manage. When insecurity is on the highway, corruption is tracking at the highest start of his life. And people believe that it's El-Rufai that contributed this by bringing such a man without a close fair identity to Nigerians, and is wreaking havoc currently in this country. These are some of the reasons that they are celebrating. They go ahead and said there are some journalists that also have their life cut short, which are certain allegations that El-Rufai is not able to answer. And if these are true, most people and their parents and relatives and people concerned are celebrating. These are the things you need to know about Nasir El-Rufai. They also believe that during his time, he believed that most of the Muslims should be empowered in Kaduna State. He brought the first Muslim ticket in Kaduna, which was shared between the Christians and Muslims because it's a diverse city and people of good different religions start together. He tested it by bringing Mrs. Marabi Musa to power and make her to become his running mate. And that happened. And that today, the Muslim tickets continue in Kaduna State. These are the reasons that so many Kaduna State and Nigerians are celebrating the arrest of El-Rufai, telling the wife to stop crying for nothing, that she do not cry, or as a lawyer advise her husband to behave normal. But today, they are still keeping him, irrespective that he's having health challenges. Are you still looking for some of those things that make things more concise?